Time now for the shocking stat of the week. There's been a 670% rise in anti-Semitic incidents since 2023. And given the anti-Semitic vandalism of businesses, the daycares, the hundreds of pro-Hamas, anti-Israel protests, along with numerous other incidences, I doubt anybody is actually shocked. But I think what has surprised a lot of people is the degree of anti-Semitism in unions like CUPE, OPSEU, USW, and academia. Even more shocking was the revelation that we had elected pro-Hamas anti-Semitic MPs federally, along with MLAs provincially. I mean, many Canadians had a hard time believing that we actually elected openly racist anti-Semitic politicians, despite the outrageous attacks, for example, out in British Columbia on the only Jewish cabinet minister in the country, BC's Selina Robertson. I mean, the list and examples go on, but I want to get to the shocking stat. 20 Liberals and 200 NDP candidates and over 100 Green Party candidates endorsed the Vote Palestine platform. And listen to this, which among other things rejects the two-state solution, wants Canada to immediate recognition of a Palestinian state with no prerequisite that Hamas be removed from power, and no mention of the refugees, or rather the hostages, including Canadians. They demand increased Canadian taxpayer funding for UNRWA, the United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestine, which an Israeli investigation concluded that 450 UNRWA workers were part of Hamas. The UN dismissed 12 employees for their direct involvement in the October 7th attack. In addition, there's well-documented evidence that UNRWA has allowed its school buildings to be used by Hamas as storehouses for rockets and other weapons, as well as the construction of tunnels used to shelter jihadi terrorists, which is a war crime, by the way, under the Fourth Geneva Convention. They want the charitable status removed for Jewish charities. There's more, but I think you get the flavor of this anti-Israeli, anti-Semitic agenda. But I got to repeat, 20 Liberals candidates, 200 NDP, and over 100 Green Party candidates endorsed this agenda. And for those opposed to the dismantling of what used to call Canadian values like tolerance and vehemently opposed to singling out a specific person on the basis of race, ethnicity, religion, it's shocking and noteworthy.